I call to order the Coatesville Area School Board meeting scheduled for July 22nd, 2025. The mission of the Coatesville Area School District, rich in diversity and committed to excellence, is to create innovative educational experiences which are funded by the taxpayers, supported by the community, delivered by dedicated teachers and administrators, to ensure all students will become responsible, contributing global citizens. Madam Secretary, please call for the roll.
Leon Yacco.
Here.
Steve Wilson.
Here.
Elgin Bailey.
Here.
Beth Brindle.
Here.
Holly Charest.
Here.
Shauna Maxwell.
Excused.
Liz Muirhead.
Here.
Donna Rowland.
Here.
Robin Seagreaves.
Here.
Thank you.
To my colleagues, are there any additions, deletions, modifications, or modifications to this evening's agenda? Seeing none, we'll move to public comment. There's got to be public comment. Of course. Miss Lori Shannon Bailey.
Good evening. I just got some good news that we have a principal at North Brandywine. So thank you. Because I saw something in the HR report. I'm not sure what that name was, but it wasn't your name, but maybe I had too many M&Ms. But so thank you very much for bringing someone back that I know quite well, and I've had many conversations at the table with as we advocated for students. This has made the rest of my year. Truly has made the rest of my year. And I'm very happy to see that you all are listening in terms of hiring administrators who look like the majority of our students. And I'm pleased because I know that Mr. Jarvis is going to be a tremendous asset to this district. I know for sure that he cares about students. He's a good listener, even when it's not good to the ears. He cares about students. So for those of you who may not have gotten to know him, you've made a very, very good choice. And I'm very, very happy to hear, I was very happy to see him here. So I'll just keep it there for right now. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't even read the statement. Is that okay? Okay, just making sure. Thanks. We missed that too? Okay. All right, well, we're going to jump back to the flag. I would love that, but okay. All right, just let's take a moment of silence. I'm winging this, and a salute to the flag. Okay, here we go. I'm back. The Board of Directors approves the minutes from the June 24th, 2025 school board meeting subject to any additions, deletions, modifications, or clarifications. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Madam Secretary. Oh, any questions, comments, or discussion? Madam Secretary, please call for the vote.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes.
Elgin Bailey.
Yes.
Robin Seagreaves.
Yes.
Holly Charest. Yes. Steve Wilson.
Yes.
Leon Yacco.
Yes.
Donna Rowland.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Executive session.
Thank you, President Yacco. The board met in executive session on July 7th, as well as immediately preceding this meeting to discuss the following items. Items of collective bargaining, confidential personnel matters, matters of potential litigation, matters that are protected by the attorney-client privilege, and matters of litigation docketed as follows for the Pennsylvania Department of Education at BBFM-13-2025-01, a matter docketed in the Eastern District Court of Pennsylvania at 224-CV-04180-RBS, and a matter docketed in the Chester County Court of Common Pleas at 2024-06456-TT. And that concludes the executive session announcement this evening.
Thank you. Next up is the Superintendent Report.
Good evening, everyone. I promise the superintendent's report is going to be brief tonight, only because we are in the midst of summer and there's a lot going on in regards to preparing for the 25-26 school year, but we've also done a couple things here. We had our administrators retreat last week, actually. We spent 3 days together as an admin team. We had a little fun on Monday, which was very nice, but at the same time, we made it a group effort to get out and see Coatesville. So we had 6 different groups, and they had clues and had to do a search for different areas of the Coatesville Area School District community and take a picture in front of different landmarks that would match the clue that they had. And then they also had the opportunity to visit a restaurant for lunch and have time together just to really kind of talk about the upcoming year. Our groups are mixed, which is a lot of fun. We have a cabinet member, secondary principal, elementary principal, supervisor. So they're mixed groups, and having the opportunity to talk about things that are related to the district and just how we're going to make the 25-26 school year a huge success for our students. The next one is Iona Brickett, was a 2025 graduate of Coatesville Area School District. She was the recipient of the Rotary Club of Coatesville Scholarship at the Women's League for Minority Education celebration that myself and Dawn Matter had the opportunity to attend and just celebrate the different individuals receiving scholarships as part of that organization. It was a wonderful event, and the students were just so appreciative, you can tell, and they were so excited to celebrate with their families and the organizations that provided them a scholarship. The next one is our 2 seniors, Catherine O'Neill and Rosalind Rencincos. I said it wrong at the event too, Manchami. We went to the Prize summer program. If you recall, board members, this was a program through Westchester University of trying to grow our own teachers. And these were 2 individuals who took part in the week-long, I'll say camp, where they took a course, they received a credit for their work, and they got to be mentored by the education students at Westchester University. These 2 individuals, along with 5 other students in our junior class, now going into our senior class, will have the opportunity to take 2 courses this coming year, 2 3-credit classes. So they will be walking out of Coatesville Area School District with 7 college credits towards their education degree already. And they will have the opportunity to join Westchester University as long as they maintain a 3.0 average. And then the nice part is they will come back and do their student teaching in our district. So we can hopefully bring them here and then retain them even afterwards. So that was just a great event. Mr. Changer also joined me, and we got to celebrate with these students and their parents. Our construction update is moving along swiftly. I know North Brandywine, everyone's going, is it going to be open August 25th for students? Yes, it will. I can tell you the air is on, and the paint is already completed, the first coat, all the classrooms. So they are moving pretty quick in that. And we also got note that our furniture for that building in North Brandywine and Reeseville is ahead of time. So we are going to get that earlier than we thought, which will be very nice to get those rooms prepared. And so here's just a couple of pictures. You can see they're just looking for above the ceiling grid for approval from the township that everything's intact, and then they can start putting the ceiling tiles in place. So it'll really start to look like a real building. Same for Reeseville, moving along very quickly. All the brick now outside is complete. So they've done a wonderful job. They're doing the wash down, the acid wash down on the brick that'll really blend now with the rest of the building. They're just continuing to do the epoxy flooring in the bathrooms, the light fixtures. I can honestly say we're going to really have some top-notch facilities for our students, and I'm really excited about this. Here's some inside pictures. The top left is the tile that goes along the wall towards the restrooms. And then you can see there's already whiteboards that are installed in the classroom at the front of the classroom. Cubbies are being put into place and all the casework. This just amazed me because all the casework for all 8 classrooms was delivered on, I think, like a Monday, and Tuesday afternoon it was installed. So they are really working hard to get this building ready, up and running. And then Doe Run, as you know, we're continuing to build the foundation of that building, get the stairwell shafts in place, as well as the elevator. And here's just some pictures, the underground piping for the plumbing, the pouring of the foundation itself of the concrete, and those towers, like I said, for the stairwells and the elevator. I just wanted to show this because I'm not sure people are in tune, and we want to make sure they are aware. But if you go to the community tab on our website and then click on the 2025 construction updates, pictures are being uploaded regularly so everyone can see the progress of those buildings. But also, this is actually a really good area for the community to know about. We have our DEI study results, our Right to Know, our Growing Strong Together initiative. So there's a lot of good pieces here to go to as a community member to see what's going on in the district. And we are working to update all of these over the next couple of weeks now that we have our new communication specialist on board, and he is taking on the project of making sure our community is up to date on a regular basis. And that is it. Oh. And we have our upcoming meetings, which will be August 12th, will be our committee meetings. It's also to note that we will have a special board meeting on August 12th following the committee meetings. And then August 26th will be our regular school board meeting at 6 o'clock.
Great, thank you. All right, we're moving on to adoption of consent agenda. Committee meeting action items considered routine will be enacted upon under one motion, unless removed from separate action upon board request. The purpose of the consolidated motion is to expedite governing board action on all consent items which are not held for discussion. Items that have been held for discussion by the governing board will be enacted upon at the time the item is discussed. I'm going on a whim here. For finance, I think we're pulling A, O and P. Is there anybody else who wants to pull anything for finance? Okay. So the other two I wanted to pull, but maybe you can just answer them here, is the Smart Pass. I think, did we not ask questions about how it was doing? I just want that, right? Am I remembering that wrong? The Smart Pass, you do remember?
I don't.
Oh, okay. The question, I think, was, it wasn't working. I thought Holly asked it.
I was asking if there was data that was collected on efficiency of how it's working.
Right, okay. Maybe it's rolling into
Yeah,
one.
Ms. Snyder, do you have anything? Are there analytics that are done within Smart Pass to give its efficiencies?
There are, and I have feedback from intermediate and the senior high school, but I don't have it with me.
With me. We'd share that with you, and we'll share it with the public when we have it as well.
Great, okay. And then I just wanted you to confirm that the Power School thing under operations, we're not paying anything for it.
Correct. So
That's
the
all.
attendance piece of it, that we are not paying any money for that. We tried to install it last year. We had some issues with it reading, the systems reading the program. We have found a solution to make it work. We found a school district close to us in Reading that is actually using it, and they have eSchool. So we are going to work with Power School, and they're going to provide coding within the system to make sure that that system works accurately.
Great. So then all I'm really pulling is A, O, and P. from finance.
I'm sorry.
That's what I thought.
Well, I don't know. Questions that I've posed already, and I haven't gotten the responses yet. So on some job descriptions for the coaches renewals.
So would you like me to pull
I mean,
letter
I don't know
L?
if you have that information today or not.
So we confirm there are no job descriptions.
Okay.
There is information. Mrs. Hydell, do you just want to share what you found in regards to the number of times, the hours? Do you remember that, the email that you sent? Can you go to the podium so it's on?
So the job description that we have is basically just an extra duty job description for coaches, and basically, you know, you're performing your duties before and after school. That's basically what it is. I'd have to go back and look at the menu, which I can give to you, to see how many hours it actually is for the season. So it's broken down into 3 seasons. And I thought it was like 999 or 900 and some odd units. And then they broke it down into 3 seasons. And it was well before I even came. It's been prior to 2015. And that's how they've been getting paid since for the weight training. And there's always been 2. There's always been one sort of assigned at the intermediate high school as well as one at the cash building.
And what we plan on doing with it, since there isn't a job description, we're going to develop one for it, first of all. And then the other thing is we wanted the more metrics of how it's being utilized. So we want to do a student sign in, sign out to be part of that, so we know that it's being utilized to its fullest effect, plus what are the hours that are being offered. So when students are there in the afternoon, is it from 3 to 4, 3 to 4:30? So there would be a sign-in for that specific time that is available to the students. There's not a lot of information on it, unfortunately, from the past.
And I'm just struggling because those are the only ones I have questions on, because I can see what the other people are doing. You can physically see it, right? You go to a game and there they all are, right? You go to a practice, there they all are. So I just am having a difficulty voting on an entire list of people when they're all individual positions, and these particular ones I don't have the information on. So you can pull it if you want. I don't know what the right thing to do is. Just being honest.
If you want to vote on it, I mean.
So
I
you
mean,
can.
we can
so-
pull it, but
right, I
that
was gonna say, you
still
can
doesn't pull them out of
you
the
can
ones that I
pull
have
that
questions
line,
on.
correct?
Coaches renewal.
A specific line,
It's just a
yes.
specific position that I have questions about.
It's letter L.
No, he's talking about
The actual document, and then that
Actual
one line of coaches that you can pull.
So you could,
An amendment? I don't know.
no, we're not going to amend it. So it's going to be, so we're going to pull, well, L is going to be modified to, now is it specific, how are we delineating this, by the names of your coaches?
That would be the only way.
That's why it's difficult, because it's just, we put
So,
them all
well,
on as
it'd be-
one line item,
So the motion is going to be the motion to approve
the whole thing.
agenda item 10L with the exception of
Right.
the 3, or
weight trainers
the weight trainers.
for now.
Correct.
And
we
then
can
it
always
would- and
revisit
then it
in
would come
August
back to
and
us
give you
at
additional
committee
information
Right.
with
with
the
an
specific job
understanding.
description
Absolutely.
and
No,
the
we're not
form that we're
denying
going to
it.
use.
Yeah.
You could bring
Yeah.
it back in a future meeting.
I mean, I would like to make that motion then.
I
Or not now. We need to pull it first. We'll pull it.
you just tell me what to do.
We'll pull it and
You're
then,
going to pull it? Because it's
pull
going
it.
to be an individual vote. When you get to the motion is going to be
So
a
letter
motion to
L.
approve letter L with the exception of the weight training coaches. No, it's just a regular motion. That's all it is. But we'll get to it. It's pulled for now and we'll get to it.
So A, L, O, and P are being pulled.
okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help on that.
Yep. Then let's call for a motion for the consent agenda.
Motion.
Second.
Madam Secretary, please call for the roll.
Donna Roland,
Yes.
Lear Nyako,
Yes.
Steve Wilson,
Yes.
Robin Seagreaves,
Yes.
Elgin Bailey,
Yes.
Beth Brindle,
Yes.
Liz Muirhead,
Yes.
Holly Charest.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Starting with Finance Committee, letter A, financial statements. Recommended action that the Board of School Directors approve the financial statements, bills, payables list as presented. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Okay. With that being moved and seconded, I did actually have a question, Lori, on the revenue and expense reports. Because this, I think we're looking at the full year here that we just concluded, is that right?
That would be the full year, but it's not a completed, as far as we are still, accruing back to the last school year, plus we have to go through the whole audit process, reclassification. So it's a full year worth of information, but transactions will change as we go through each of the items.
Is there additional, it looks right now like there's a $4 million shortfall in there. Is that something that will possibly be remedied through reclassification?
That's correct, yes, through reclassification, looking at all of our capital, making sure that if anything can move out of expense, we move it into capital. So yes, that could potentially change going down the road as we go through the process.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions on those reports? Okay, seeing none, call for the vote.
Holly Charest,
Yes.
Robin Seagreaves,
Yes.
Donna Roland,
Yes.
Elgin Bailey,
Yes.
Liz Muirhead,
Yes.
Steve Wilson,
Yes.
Lear Nyako,
Yes.
Beth Brindle.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Okay. Moving on to letter L, the 2025-2026 coach renewals. We have to move it first as it is, right? And then it can be amended?
You're actually going to move it with everything we just.
Okay, all right. Recommended action is that the Board of School Directors approve the renewal of coaches for the 2025-2026 school year as presented, with the exception of the weight training coaches.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions, discussion?
I think it's only fair to be transparent here, right,
Absolutely.
and why I'm asking questions. And these are wonderful people. It has nothing to do with these stiff people. I just want to be clear. They're wonderful, and they've been an asset to this school for years and years and years. It's just, for me, it's easy for me to see what coaches who coach an actual, sponsored team do every day. You can go, you see them at practice. I just have been asking, honestly, for a few years, even before I was in this position, what were those jobs? What were their descriptions? What are their hours? What students are they servicing? Because we also have weight training gym classes during the day that they're paid for as part of their job. So it was simply just me looking for additional information, looking for job descriptions and what their hourly duties are and what students they're servicing, just to be financially responsible. Thank you.
Yeah. And also getting data on, how many kids are coming in. It's important to know who's in our weight rooms in the afternoon and that we're tracking
Right,
that
and
to an extent.
are they creating programs for kids, or are
Right.
kids just allowed to go in when they feel like it? Are they working with coaches? These are just the questions that
Yeah.
I have when it came to looking at these positions. And there's 3 seasons of it, so it's, like soccer, I know they're just gonna get paid during soccer season. So these are just me looking through financials and trying to make sense of it. And I didn't quite have the answers yet that I was looking for, and I've been promised we will get them. Thank you.
So Director Seagreaves, in order to approve this at next month's meeting, you're looking for job descriptions as well as some metrics on utilization and the time frame during which the job is completed. Is there anything else you're looking for?
It's hard to know what they are doing. Are they creating programs? I don't know if this is an organized thing that's happening between teams. Are they servicing teams? Are they servicing individual athletes? I just honestly haven't gotten those answers.
And we can put that as part of the job description.
Right.
Exactly what you're asking and what the expectations are of
Okay.
that position.
Right, so I think the job description and knowing what what their role is, and then who they're communicating with, and then when are they available, would be helpful.
Great.
You've also mentioned, and Dr. Robarczyk, you mentioned, similar, like with sports teams, we're seeing the number of kids that are being impacted on a sports team. In this case, you've also mentioned tracking, having student sign-ins. So is that something you're looking for as well in this for next month? Like in addition to what you're asking for, are we looking for specifics to how the kind of metrics we track for
Process.
students?
The process,
for
not,
it, yeah.
I can't, there's nothing to go back to at this point, but
Right.
moving forward, how it's
Yes.
going to be
Yeah,
measured in
going
regards
forward, yes.
to their
Yep.
availability.
Yep.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Thank you for that clarity. Call for the vote.
Elgin Bailey,
Yes.
Steve Wilson,
Yes.
Liz Muirhead,
Yes.
Donna Roland,
Yes.
Holly Charess,
Yes.
Robin Seagreaves,
Yes.
Beth Brindle,
Yes.
Leon Yako.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Can I bundle the two human resources reports? Okay, all right, great. Human resource report, letter O and P, the human resources report and the human resources report addendum. The recommended action is that the Board of School Directors approve the resignations, appointments, new positions, leaves of absence, transfers, changes of status, and corrections as presented in both the report and the addendum. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments on any items on the agenda?
I just want to make sure that we do recognize Jarvin Williams, who's in the audience tonight, is our new principal of North Brandywine Middle School.
Welcome
So
back.
thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I also want to say welcome. And then it's sad to see Stauffer go, Miss Stauffer go. She was a graduate of Coatesville, but we wish her nothing but the best moving forward. And I'm personally really excited about the human resource addendum, where you're talking about the dean of students, and congratulations to those two gentlemen for I think they'll be a great asset to Scott. So, you want to talk a little bit about that?
I want to actually make a statement about Ms. Stauffer as well.
Okay, go
Because
for
Ms.
it.
Stauffer, I did not forget her. I was just going to come to it afterwards. Because I knew congratulations were going around. Maria, we're very excited for her. She's going to be dearly missed at Rainbow Elementary for sure. We're very excited though, because we're actually still going to have the opportunity to work with her through the CCIU. She'll be helping with our comprehensive school improvement plans with the administration and teachers. So even though she's going to be not here, she will be here, and I'm fortunate to have her to be part of that team still. So, and just to Damien and Matt, I'm looking forward to them joining the Scott team and really just helping to establish the relationships and the positive impact they're going to have on student climate and bringing that building together with the belonging component. So, thank you.
Lots to be excited about on this agenda item. Thank you. Any other comments or questions from board members? All right, Madam Secretary, call for the vote, please.
Steve Wilson,
Yes.
Leon Yako,
Yes.
Elgin Bailey,
Yes.
Donna Roland,
Yes.
Beth Brindle,
Yes.
Holly Charess,
Yes.
Robin Seagreaves,
Yes.
Liz Muirhead.
Yes,
Motion approved.
that concludes the Finance Committee portion of the agenda.
Great. That just brings us right down to public comment. The board has requested that all persons making comment of public concern list their name, address, telephone number, and topic on the sheet provided. There is a 3-minute time per person. Miss Lori Shannon Bailey.
Hi, I don't know what I wrote on the paper, but I have several other comments. Too many M&Ms. The new teachers, temporary, like 6 teachers are temporary professional employee contracts. And the only thing that concerns me about that is we have teacher resignations, and we had a whole slew of them. Maybe not this past school year, I didn't really count them. But I am looking at 2 salaries, one that's $90,000, which is not a temporary one, and another one that's $95,000, which is also not a temporary one. So hopefully those teachers will be around for a long, long time. So I thought the union contract was up for negotiations this year. I'm not sure about that, but hopefully we can keep teachers around. And I had said something about teacher bonuses, but I don't know about that. But teacher retention has historically been a problem in this district. So hopefully the teachers that you hired, I know there was a lot of them that you hired at Scott this past year. We know that Scott has a lot of challenges, so hopefully these teachers will be around for a long time. This huge document, I didn't see it in the last minutes. It's the ICS. It's got a lot of information in here. It's a proposal. What are you planning to do with this? It's just a lot of information in here. A lot of it is about heating and air conditioning. It's got other schools in here. Just really not sure about what we're doing with it and which direction we're going with it. In terms of the coaches, I don't know how many of you know the basketball coach, but I don't know how many students he is responsible for going on to college. This guy is amazing. He should be Coach of the Year for the entire state of Pennsylvania. Coach Allen is amazing. And I believe Mr. Fisher was responsible for bringing him on. But he is amazing. He should be paid the double salary that he's making because he's making an influence. He and his staff are making a huge influence on our minority students who may not have the support at home. In fact, I know for sure several of them don't have support at home. So in terms of the basketball coach, hands down, he is amazing. The treasurer's report that has the cash, I heard something about a $2 million shortfall or a $4 million shortfall. In the good old days, the fund balance was used as a savings account, I believe. Now it's being used for quite a few things, and you all do, you're elected to do what you want to do with the money, but I'm just not sure with which direction we're going on with how we're using this fund balance. I just would like some more understanding about why we see all of these balances in here and why it's no longer being used as a savings, which I think it was years ago. Thank you.
Thank you. Informational items. To my colleagues, are there any informational items this evening? Perfect. Then I'm gonna go, we're gonna go to adjournment. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
This meeting is adjourned.